Software engineers are fixing bugs and building full code bases with a single prompt. Meanwhile, bug hunters are still manually tabbing between proxy windows and terminal screens, copying headers by hand. We are going to wire Claude Code directly to your proxy, feed it your testing methodology, and have it ping your phone when it finds a vulnerability. You need 3 things to start: your terminal, an active Anthropic API key, and the rules and scope documentation for your target program. Once we configure these pieces, you stop pasting outputs into a browser tab. You get a terminal-native operator working alongside your tools. Run the standard Anthropic installation command in your terminal, authenticate with your API key, and spin up a new directory for your target. Inside that folder, create a basic text document. Drop in every detail the program provides: in-scope assets, out-of-scope domains, and the reward grid. Type /init and hit enter. This command points Claude directly at your target documentation so it can process the parameters of the engagement. The system reads your text file and generates a markdown file called claude.md. This is the project's permanent memory core. At the start of every session, Claude checks this file. It internalizes your scope and rules, ensuring it never runs tools against out-of-scope assets. You set the rules once. You will never have to repeat your restrictions or ever explain your testing methodology again. To analyze a specific source code file or scope document, type the @ symbol. This locks its context window entirely on the exact file you select. For dense logic puzzles, like checking if a broken link exploit is valid under the current scope, append the words ultrathink. The system shifts to maximum analytical effort to examine edge cases before answering. As your session continues and you feed the system more files, the context window fills up. Output quality will steadily degrade as the memory bloats. Type /compact. This clears the back-and-forth conversation history to free up processing memory, while safely preserving your core project rules in the background. By default, the system asks for authorization before running any shell command. Use the /permissions command to whitelist routine tasks like listing directories or file creation. With a clean context and permissions granted, the agent stops pausing for your approval and starts running your environment directly. We expand this baseline using skills. These are structured instructions you drop into the project to teach Claude exactly how to execute a specific hacking methodology. You must use a strict case-sensitive folder hierarchy. Create a .claude folder, add a skills directory, name your specific skill folder, and place a file named exactly skill.md inside it. The top of your markdown file requires YAML front matter. Provide the exact name and a clear description so the system knows the precise condition to trigger your instructions. You can install pre-built skills, like the official Kaido proxy integration. Run their GitHub installation command in a new terminal to link the agent directly to your live network traffic. Run the setup script and paste in your Kaido personal access token. This is a one-time configuration. You can now ask the terminal to search your HTTP history for AI endpoints. It queries the proxy, pulls every relevant post request, and modifies headers entirely through natural language. The agent is now actively controlling your proxy, pulling the authenticated requests, and testing endpoints on its own. If you want the system to work without sitting at the keyboard, use the -B flag. This runs your command in a headless state, bypassing the interactive chat interface. You can pipe massive subdomains lists, custom scripts, and background cron jobs directly into Claude for hands-free processing. To know when that background process finds something, type /hook. This sets up automated actions based on specific internal events. Ask the agent to write a notification hook using a curl post request pointed at your Discord webhook URL. Now, when the agent confirms a vulnerability in the terminal, it executes the hook. It instantly pushes a JSON payload alert straight to your phone. Your methodology runs, the proxy tests the endpoints, and the results hit your notifications while you are miles away from the keyboard. You now have a target playbook, proxy integrated skills, headless background processing, and a webhook alerting pipeline. Claude can draft the bug report and even submit it. Do not let it. You must validate the findings manually. If you skip manual testing, you won't know if the bug is a duplicate or a false positive. When the triage team asks a follow-up question or pushes back on the severity, you won't have an answer. Let the system handle the repetitive asset discovery and proxy querying. Save your time for validation and creative logic. Drop Claude Code in the comments if you want a deeper dive into multi-agent workflows, and subscribe for more security engineering.